You don't get tired of eating noodles. You don't get tired of eating all these junk foods, highly processed food. I be all this processed food. Yeah, come with me. Ma show you. E get food wey be say dem dey call ayaraya. Ayaraya na Nsukka food. Nsukka food from Enugu State, Nigeria. So if you be my follower, you want to test another type of food that you will like, food that you can make at the convenience of your house, and it will not take you time, and it will still give you enough strength, that is enough nutrient. Follow me, come with me, and I will show you. Now, I will take a little time to describe ayaraya. Ayaraya is made of yam and beans. And also, you can also eat ayaraya with a little fried fish or fried meat. Because ayaraya does not like too much of water, it is important that you don't bring anything that is watery close to it, such as maybe parboiled or maybe meat that was cooked or maybe fish that was cooked. Anything that is watery, ayaraya does not like it. So if you must eat ayaraya, you must make everything around it to be what? To be dry. So you can make dry fish, I mean, fry your fish or fry your meat before you use it, just a bit. And then when you are through with the preparation, you can then put it on top of the meal and serve it. Ayaraya is good in the morning, is good in the afternoon, is good for night meal, for dinner. Depending on how you want ayaraya. Ayaraya is a very nice meal. I will teach you how to cook ayaraya step by step. But take your time too to do little research on other things that you need to know, because I may not likely say everything because I wouldn't want the video to be too long. So since we have yam in the food, you will definitely gain what we call carbohydrate. So beans, the presence of beans will give you protein. And also we have onions. You are going to use onions. You can also use what we call opaka. I don't know the English name of opaka, so don't ask me. You can add opaka to it to add more nutrient. There are just these few ingredients. You make the stew with just pepper, only pepper, and then with the onion and also small spices like Maggi or any type of Maggi you like, but preferably I used Maggi Star. So you can also make a combination of the stew. Well, the oil doesn't like to be fried. You don't over fry it, don't bleach the oil. So just once it gets heated, you put your sliced onions and then make the mix. I mean, with once the onion has fried a bit, you add the pepper you have grounded. Preferably, you should mix the pepper with a little water. Water, like just let's say a cup of water, because like I told you, the food does not like water. That is ayaraya. It doesn't like much of water. So I will take you through the process, the step by step that you can take to achieve the cooking of ayaraya. Come with me. E get food wey be say dem dey call ayaraya. Ayaraya na Nsukka food. Nsukka food from Enugu State, Nigeria. Ayaraya is made of yam and beans. And also, you can also eat ayaraya with a little fried fish or fried meat. Because ayaraya does not like too much of water. This size of yam is meant for 2.5 cups of beans, in case you want to prepare your own so that you know what to do. Before I peel my yam, I have already put the beans on fire to parboil. This is where I was washing the parboiled beans. You can see it, and after parboiling, I go to peeling of the yam. This is where I started peeling the yam, and after peeling it, you can see my cat is playing around me. She's also happy that we want to prepare ayaraya because she has tasted it once and knows how it tastes. Now the peeling is this pattern I like. I don't like cutting into pieces and peeling of yam for some of you that prefer the other pattern of peeling of yam. I love this pattern because I know it preserves the nutrients on the back of the yam. If you look at it, you will see that it is barely the that is the cover, the peel of the yam that is removed. So hardly do I remove the yam with the peels. So you can see how fast I am trying to cover up with time because I did not have time. It was a morning cooking and I had to prepare this meal just to make sure I am able to present this video. Now this portion is where I cut the yam. Please concentrate on this area because the kind of beans you use will determine the way the size of the cutting of the yam. If your beans is iron beans, you can cut it into these sizes, preferably the way you want it. I don't know how you would want to make your own, but preferably if it is iron beans, please cut it to this size so that it will get done with the beans. The donning of the beans and also the yam will be at the same time. It is important that you also check the part of the yam that have spoiled and remove it for to have a good consumption so that it will not be altered. uh This is the perfect size. Look at the sizes I made. This is the perfect size. Now, after I've cut it into flats, I also divided the flats into two like this. After which I will go into washing. You will see how I wash the yam. Of course, washing is important, but while you wash, remember that you have some nutrients of the body of the yam before you wash away even what your body needs to consume. So please take note. So I put the yam into rubber, then added a little quantity of water to wash it. Just for a sec, you will see me adding water to it. Some of you may not believe that I'm the one doing it, but I am still the one that did it myself. This is not because I cook better, but just because I know how to do this one. So I choose to do it to teach some men that think that cooking is a taboo, or maybe doing one or two things in the kitchen is a taboo. It's something they can also learn. um you may be surprised how I got to know this. This is the water. I've added the water, yeah, and then you can see after adding the water, I this is the washing of the yam. Just wash it thoroughly and make sure that there is no dirt on it. That is all about the washing. Now that you have washed the yam, you open the pot where inside the already parboiled beans. You add the yam to it and then boil them together. Boil it and check on it till the yam is done. And then from there you remove it. Now use mortar and pestle and pound the yam. Not pound too soft like pounded yam, just pieces the yam. Once you have pieces the yam, each of them into pieces. While you are piecing it, you look for the pot that you use to mix the both beans and the stew. uh, After you have finished pounding, so you can see the beans, washed beans on the other side inside the pot. So I am just pounding and I think I've finished pounding the yam now. Okay, I'm still pounding the yam. You can see it. This was the last loop of the yam that I pounded. So it was fun. It was fun. Cooking is fun if you do it with your mind. So I enjoyed the cooking. So this is the mixture. I've poured the beans with the yam, pounded yam together now. After pounding the yam, I went into grinding blending the pepper and also cutting the onions. Then this is the stew. I've made the stew. The stew does not like bleaching. That is the oil. Doesn't like bleaching. Just get a sizable quantity. I'm sorry I didn't have enough coverage of the quantity before I started making this stew. So
Here I've already fried the onion and also possibly added the pepper and also even the spice. It was just the salt I was trying to add. Now, in adding salt to this stew, you must make sure that the taste of the salt comes out very well, a bit out very well, but not too out, before you go and overpour your own and say it is Chinoye Daniel that taught you. Now, the reason why it should come out well is because the yam and also the beans does not have salt in them. So you must put equivalent salt that will be able to bridge up the gap between those two. So you can see me trying to taste it to make sure that the salt come out well. After tasting it and also confirm that it came out well, then I will leave it to boil together. You can see I'm adding another salt. You can see it. You add another salt. I tasted it and discovered that it wasn't, the salt did not come out, so I had to add another quantity of salt so that it will come out. Then now covered it. I covered it to make sure that it boils together for a while before I now bring it down. I did not stay. You can see there's no much ingredient needed. There's no much ingredient. Just your pepper, your onion, your Maggi spice, and your red oil. You are done with together with your beans and your yam. You are done. You don't need, and it is very nutritious. Now, here you can see that I'm about to mix the two combo. Yeah, I'm about to mix the two combo here. Here where you have the two have already been mixed, so it's just to pour the stew into the two, that is the yam and the beans, and then turn together. Don't use spoon. If you use spoon to turn it, it will cut the beans into pieces. So you use turning stick like this and mix it. By the time you are done mixing it, your dish is ready. You are ready to consume ayaraya. It is very tasty. Mm, I enjoyed it actually, and we ate it together. I ate it with my wife, and also we served our cat. We all ate from it. Our cat enjoyed it, ate and ate and ate and ate. She could not stop eating. So you too, you can also enjoy eating ayaraya. You must not consume all this processed food, all these noodles and the rest of them already processed. You don't even know where they process them. So I wish you success while you process your own ayaraya, and tell me in the comment section how you have gone or how far you have achieved your own. See you. Bye bye.